Okay, we're back on the scraper box project, turning our scraper box into a spreader box to spread gravel. First thing I did was I took this side pan that I made. I've got it tack welded together. It's not finish welded. I'll take care of that in a little bit. But I held this up with these clamps up against the side here, measured out just no particular distance. Squared a line down off of this square edge here. Then I measured up 4 inches from this runner up to the first hole. The idea of 4 inches is I have a 1 inch overhang of this cutting edge on the inside right here. So if I want 2 inches of spreading gravel, I need to account for that 1 inch plus up 1 inch for the first set of holes, so I have some meat to bolt to. And so if you add 1 inch, 2 inch, and then 2 inches of spreading, that's 4 inches. So my first hole on here is 4 inches up from the, and then I put them on 1 inch centers to give me some variable adjustment there. And I matched the 1 inch centers here. I probably could have just done these 2 holes and let it go at that. But I give myself, since I'm drilling holes, I give myself some room to work. These are 1/4 inch pilot holes, and I'm going to come back through and run 1/2 inch holes in everything here. Use 1/2 inch bolts to bolt that on with. I'll bolt 1 bolt in the bottom here for stability with a big washer on it, and then 1 bolt probably right here with big washer on it to inside and outside to stabilize it. If it's too long and I don't have enough stability, or they start to bend or something, I'll weld a piece of plate, bar strap. I'll get a piece of bar strap and weld across here. Weld across here on this. Weld it across here in order to give it some stability down here. Or a piece of angle iron maybe on the edge of it or something to hold it square. I think that should be enough though. There's not going to be much pressure on them. These are simply, it's going to ride on the bottom. These are simply to gauge it up off of the driveway to allow, like I say, a good consistent spreading of gravel. So I get a nice even spread the whole way along. So anyway, that's where we're at to get started. And we'll go from here. Now I'm going to change to the other drill my 1/2 inch holes. There's my 1/2 inch holes drilled there. My 1/2 inch holes drilled here. So I'm going to lay that plate up there and I'm going to bolt it in place. See if I can see what it looks like. I'm going to have to take a break here. I can't hold the camera and do that at the same time, and I can't tell you where my tripod is at, so it is what it is. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, there's the finished product. What it's going to look like when I'm 100% done. See on the inside, I drilled holes. Row holes or row holes. 1/2 inch bolt lock washer nut on the inside. On the outside, 5/8 washers, oversized washers to stiffen it. That's good and stiff. That ought to work pretty nice. And that give me a consistent from the top edge of this. Well, I guess it'd actually be from the bottom. This is an 1/8 inch thick. So, but anyway, I got 2.5 inches between here and here. So I'm going to be spreading gravel roughly 2.5 inches thick. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to be consistent so I'm not wasting gravel. Okay, I hope you can see that. I got both sides done. They're bolted on. You can see that out along there. They're bolted on, ready to go. So I'm going to spread a consistent 2.5 inches of gravel when I do that. However, it's raining. Snow on Saturday chased me in. Now the rain today's chasing me in. But it's pretty bright for a rain. I mean, it's not dark, gloomy like over the mountain over there. It's only supposed to be 50% chance of rain today, so I'm going to give up for right now. I'm not going to weld. I'm not welding in the rain. I can't get that. I have my Harbor Freight little tarp building there that I worked in, which works great, other than its floor's muddy right now. But you do what you got to do. Anyhow, I'm not going to try and weld them up And I don't want to use that without welding it up because it'll just bust apart. It's just tack welded. Them runners on the bottom of them plates. I want to get them fully welded up first. Then I'm ready to go. So I'm getting there a step at a time, but doggone. But that's the way it is. When it rains, and nothing you can do about it. But you just got to take your blessings where you can get them. I'm a blessed person. God has looked after me so well. Looked after my family. I can't complain. I'll get to it. God will let me get there. Not a problem. Okay, so there's the end product of spreading the gravel. It's apparent after I stopped the Alice Chalmers there that my battery died on the GoPro. I don't know how much you got to see. I haven't been in the house yet to edit the video. But hopefully you got to see some of it spreading the side guards, side brackets working. And so then spreading the gravel. I seem to get it on about a consistent 2-inch thickness there. I got gravel clean to the crest of the hill down here, and I got some gravel in there. Didn't get as much. I wanted to get that the whole way across from side to side, but I got over here where the school bus parks and where we park our car, and then I got around the turnaround over there. I got it filled in. It never had gravel before, so it's got gravel. I did want to get gravel where my work car and where my pickup's setting, but looks like we're going to end up buying another load of stone, so that'll take care of it once we get that. And of course this didn't get any stone on it, but this will be all right. It'll be a lot better than it was, that's for darn sure. And then after I got this out there, I hooked that little spreader I got on the back of the tractor and just kind of drug it up and down to fill in some low spots and high spots, and it did a little bit. Didn't do real great. Filled some in, not too bad. And then you can see over there I got a lawn roller on the back of the garden tractor. Then I run up and down with the lawn roller just to flatten the tops out. There's no water or anything in that lawn roller, so there's not a whole lot of weight there, but it did kind of knock the tops, flatten the tops on the stone. And as we run over it with the car and the truck and stuff, it'll take and pack this in good, but it's pretty tight. Kevin went up across there in his wheelchair and he didn't spin at all, so that was good that way. So that's my project. I finally got it finished. Took 2.5 days or something to get it done, but that project's now I got to go along the edges and pull them in with a rake. Pull them edges in, and then whenever it dries up, I'm going to take the scraper box there, take them side plates off and square this all up, all this where the tire ruts are and stuff, and square them up. But I'll do this by hand with a rake. Pull these edges in a little bit and take care of that. But overall, that's got the driveway gravel that I put a couple $100 a year in this driveway, I guess, but it is what it is. We'd like to pave this. Maybe someday we'll get to that. Right now, if that would dry up, that'd be a nice base to pave on right there. So maybe one of these days we might actually get to that. So good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. You got to watch them creeks. So anyhow, so that's it. That's my project. We're done with it for right now anyway. So thanks for watching my videos.